Western Nevada, Pahrump, or Pahrumpertucky, you choose. Maybe there is a correlation between the name of the place and the place, like Malibu, Beverly Hills, Pleasanton, right? Versus Pahrump. Okay, here we are. So this is day 1 of week 3 of our neuroscience-oriented approach to success. And my name is Edward Bevilacqua. This week, this is day 1 of week 3. Outside our skull-sized kingdom, or really, if we're using the metaphor of your life as a journey, we're going to help you build the boat for that journey. So the first week 1 is talking about the journey. Week 2 is how to build the boat. Week 3 is how to choose the crew for your boat, because you can't get there on your own. If you build a ship, a boat, that's only for you, you're not going to make it. It's going to be really hard because it's not going to be big enough. You're not going to have enough provisions. You're not going to be able to go from here to there. You're going to have to go around like that. You build a boat that's too big, or that's big, you need a crew. That's my new AC unit that has Wi-Fi, but you can also set routines. So it's designed to go off at about 6 o'clock. Anyway, so if you build a boat that is big, that you need a crew, now you need to get the right crew, because if you get the wrong crew, they are probably going to ruin the voyage for everyone. The old Scorpion and the Frog story. So, got to have the right crew. Got to have the right crew on your ship. That's what we're talking about this week. And over the next 5 days, we're going to do different things. So today is David Logan. Good morning, Matt. The Undersergeant has arrived. So day 1, we're starting really general. How do you find people for your crew? Join a tribe, nudge it forward, is the gist of David Logan. We'll come to that, back to that. Tomorrow, we learn about how do you nudge them forward through Seth Godin. Seth Godin tells us how to nudge your tribe forward, or how to nudge people forward. Day 3 is Simon Sinek talking about further talking about how to nudge people forward. So Seth Godin says you want to nudge people forward. First, you got to find something to change, because if you don't have anything to change, there's no way to nudge them forward. Number 1. 2, tell a compelling story. Seth Godin says, first thing, find something to change, then tell a compelling story. 3, connect the true believers and ignore the non-true believers. Connect the true believers, ignore the other ones, and then lead them. That's it. So day 3 with Simon Sinek, we're focused on step number 2, telling a compelling story. How do you tell a compelling story? So Seth Godin tells us how to tell a compelling story. Day 4 is David Phillips talking about the magical science of storytelling, which is what we call the story before the story. It's about getting people's the neurotransmitters firing, bonding. Let's just say it's about bonding. Day 4, how to tell stories to bond with people. So then when you want to tell them the compelling story, they're more inclined to do so because you've bonded. And then day 5 is Derek Sivers giving a demonstration of how this whole thing comes together. How to pull it together in a 3-minute little video, a video And then days 6 and 7, we have examples from Jerry Maguire. So really important that you have a crew, the right crew on your ship. Why? Wadabevi, can you give me, or Maticus von Atticus, can you give me one reason it's good to have, it's necessary to have the right crew? Why do you need to have the right crew? Support and community. Okay, but let's take it to the ship level. Grow together. You're on a ship. What if you don't have the right crew? More fun. Yeah, could be. We're on a voyage to hell, but let's have more fun. Okay, no, that I think that's important. That goes under bonding, right? More fun equals bonding. Growing together equals bonding. Increased chance of crashing if you have the wrong crew. Right, if you have the wrong crew, the probability of something going bad is going to happen because you're not bonded together as one crew on one mission. You could have people that are planning a mutiny, for example. They don't have the ability to do the job. They just don't like how it's being done. And if you look at the history of mutinies, I can't think of one mutiny in history that's gone good. Maybe Matt can come up with something, but I doubt it. And it doesn't have to be on a ship. Nancy Kane next week will be talking about Lincoln and Shackleton putting down mutinies. Lincoln's was a different sort of mutiny. It was from a within type of thing. Shackleton was mutiny from his crew, literally. Mutiny on the Bounty. Things don't go well for the people who mutiny because the mutiny occurs because they don't know as much as they think they know. And they don't have the skills to do it. Maybe there was a Star Trek episode. Or Hunt for Red October, some of those things where the crew mutiny, but those aren't real life. Those are just movies. So anyway, David Logan today talking about, okay, great. So you want to find a crew for your boat. Where do you find a crew? Well, join a tribe, nudge it forward. So one of the things we want our people to do is go to church. Why? Well, the second most important reason is because you get around a bunch of people who are moving in a good direction and are willing to help you move in that direction too. The ultimate reason is because spiritually minded. Now, the ultimate reason is if we believe that Jesus is who he said he is, and we do what God said in 3:16, believe in what he tells you, and if we follow his commandments, then we are going to be okay. That's the ultimate reason we go. But the pragmatic reason we go is to get around a tribe of people that has like interests that are helping us move closer on our journey. And by that, I mean spiritual journey. So join tribe, nudge forward. Boom, that's it. All you have to do, join a tribe, nudge it forward. Okay, let's look at our worksheet unless somebody has anything else they want to talk about. Worksheet, advice from an 80-year-old. Advice from an 80-year-old. Where is it? Down here. Sing in the shower. Right, righto. Here's an important thought from today. This is the Ink magazine, which is not in red letter. We've got a few red letter things today. Daily Stoic is red letter. Seth's blog is red letter. Darren Hardy's not red letter, but it's good. So, important thought for today. The most valuable indicator of future potential is not past performance. It's recent progress. And that's in bold. The people who exceed expectations tomorrow are the ones who improved the most yesterday. Getting better shows the drive and dexterity to learn. Growth is an accomplishment in itself. Okay? Mutiny is not getting better. Okay? Resorting to mutiny is an indication of not good. Okay? Taking the cheese, not good. Fear, I have to go along because I'm afraid, not good. That's not progress. That's backsliding. That's going to get the wheels back to where you were, and you're going to be, the hole will be deeper and steeper because it will be seasoned with regret and guilt. So that's from Inc. magazine. Title of it is, very fine print, to hire perfect job candidate. Organizational psychologist Adam Grant says these two words matter most. But what matter most are recent progress. What you do, what you recently did. Okay? So we've got that red letter. Daily Stoic, another red letter thing. Don't remember what it was, but it was like, yes. Oh, the most important thing from Marcus Aurelius. Yeah, Marcus Aurelius talking about the most important thing. Let's look at Seth Godin, and then we'll wrap it up. Seth Godin is also in red letter. It's very short. Not your best ever. Not your best ever. It's very short, so it's only 3 lines. I'm going to read it, and then I'm going to deconstruct it. In order to have a best ever, hearing this is part of the deal. Each thing is not going to top everything that came before it. Progress is rarely smooth. Okay, so not your best ever. In order to have a best ever, hearing this is part of it. Okay, part of the deal. Part of the deal is it's not your best ever. So in order to have a best ever, you have to understand it's not always the best ever. Each thing is not going to top the thing that came before it. You're not always going to, oh, that was the best ever tomorrow. Oh, that was the best ever. Oh, that was the best ever. It's not going to work that way. Progress is rarely smooth. You're going to have something, boom, work your way back. Boom. The idea is that you're on this kind of a trend line, right? And you have a hiccup. You have to come back to where you were, but you come back higher than where you would have been but for the thing that caused the dip. So that's a good one from Seth Godin. People, Seth Godin, something good from the Shroud today. Jordan Peterson, it's just a good one. Today's a good worksheet. So let's go back, see what our people have to say. Spiritually minded, boats are resilient. Yes, boats are resilient, especially if you take care of them, right? Scrubbing off the barnacles, swabbing the deck. Yes, I decide. Well, okay, Matt, so let's see. For some reason, is it a good reason? Is it a bad reason? Is it because you have a car? For some reason. Well, when you ask them what is the reason, what did they say? This is kind of the one thing that separates people is the people who have asked the follow-up questions. Meaning, well, why do they? So in this case with Matt, well, yeah, we want you to go to church. Okay, why? Why do you want me to go to church? We want to help you save your soul. Okay. And then you got to decide whether you believe it. We've treated you badly in the past. We say bad things about you. We don't include you in the things we want to do. We're just following orders from Pastor Tony. And we were told on Saturday we need to bring more people to church. So it's easy for me to bring you because you're already here. I don't have to go out into the neighborhood and find a stranger. I just have to convince you to go. Then I can feel good, pat myself on the back that you're there. So I say, so here's my new thing with dealing with Matt. If you don't want Matt to do a thing, tell him to do it. Go ahead and do it. Go to church, Matt. Go to church. All I'm saying, I'm not saying don't go to Trinity. I am the one who's had everybody go to Trinity. I'm the one who is in favor of Trinity. I'm the one who does stuff to bring people to Trinity. I'm not saying anything about Trinity. I'm talking about people's motivations, and I'm talking about think about what's going to happen when you get there. Have kind of a forethought. Think it through. This is what successful people do. They don't jump into the middle of the frying pan and then wonder why they did it. Okay, so you want me to go to church. Am I going to sing? Am I going to participate when I have to go around and meet people? Am I going to introduce myself as saying I'm autistic and I like doing crazy things and watching porn and stuff like that? No, well, you wouldn't do that, Matt. You might say the autistic thing. I doubt you'd say the porn. Are you going to get up in the middle of the hour-and-a-half service and walk out the door and go vape outside and then start pacing back and forth and have people wonder whether you're about ready to go in and do a thing inside? You want that to happen again? Did somebody say, I'll walk outside with you? When you want to go outside, I'll go with you. We'll sit in the back. Did they say that? Or was it just, yeah, come on with us. Join our team. Join our team. Come with us. Be in our club, because if you're in our club, we don't have any reminders of the club we were in last week. So I think you should go, Matt. I've changed my opinion. Just go. Nothing bad's going to happen. just go to Trinity, jump in, and cool. Boom. All right. So anything else? OMG. That's why I listen to you. You have a much better social understanding than I do. Matt, we've been around for about almost 18 months. I know you and I care about you. Right? I think you could say that I actually am somebody who cares about you. I care about you when it's in my own worst interest, like going to jail, having to pay legal fees, not being able to go in and do Bible study anymore. Having fodder for people to say, that's a guy who got arrested, ex-felon in possession of firearms. Why? Because I tried to help you. Why? Because I care about you and everybody in our program. So I don't want to get onto a tangent. This was going to be over 9 minutes ago. We were ahead of the pack. Now we have digressed. We'll just cut that out in the thing. All right. So with that, boom, everybody. What a bevy. What's your day going to be like? What a bevy. What will your day be like? What a bevy. Okay, I guess what a bevy is